Securities. Well, we've featured securities before on two wheels. Lock and chains, alarm systems and immobilising systems. But they're not the only ones you can use. No, you can put identifiers, markings on your bike as well. Now I know you've already got markings because you've got your frame number and you've got your engine number, of course, you've got your registration number, but you can add to that. Now the one that was commonly known and has been out for a long time and in fact is sort of associated with the power of Yamaha, and that's this, the data tag system. The data tag is a little different in respect, not only can you put markings on your bike, and that is by use of stencils, and using an etching cream or paste, you can then mark your plastics, or your mirrors, or your screen, or any part of the bike you so desire, so if they're detached from the bike, they've still got markings on. Not only can you do that, there are also these little things, yes. They're not sweets, they're not tablets, no, they're just little, well, I suppose they're like transponders. And you secrete those various different places around the bike, the tank, inside the wheels, tyres and so on, and a little extra one, a very minute one, that you plug inside the seat. Alright, then a policeman or somebody of authority who has then got the scanning device can scan your machine and identify who really is the owner of it. So it's an extra secure system. If by chance you just happen to buy a second-hand machine that happens to have a data tag system already fitted, then for a fee of £10 you can have all the information changed over to you, the rightful owner, the new owner. So it's not a lot of money, and it's a great idea because of course it's an ongoing thing for the future. This type of thing can cost anything between, I don't know, 40 and go as far as £60–70, depends if you haven't it fitted, but it is easy to do it DIY. But if you wanted to save a few quid and still get a marking system that's a little less costly, then you can, because the next thing you can do is put the dot systems on it. Now dot marking is done by a number of companies, including Data Tag. They do one called the Data Dot. And then there's the original, the boys that have done it for an awful long time, using a microdot system from this company called Alpha Dot. What do you get? Well, you get this. No, it's not my mascara, although I do borrow Paul's every now and again. There are little dots in this thing, and you dab those all over the place on your bike. And on it will be a number system, and the number system you register to you. Now, it doesn't just stop at your bike if you think about it, because there's hundreds in there. You could in fact mark all your gear, the expensive helmet, leather jacket, boots and so on. You put the dot where you know it is. You make a note of where you put the dot, keep it in your file at home, and if by chance some of your gear goes amiss and it is retrieved by the police, you've got identifying marks on it. And I suppose you could use it on other things as well at home. One step further is a new innovative idea, quite a smart idea. In fact, it's called Smart Water, and Paul will tell you all about that baby.
Well, yes, I will tell you all about that baby. Doesn't he talk funny that way? But this is a brand new type of security marking system which has been developed by a company called Smart Water. It's a solution which is simply brushed on to the machine. It can be applied to virtually any part of the bike. Plastic bodywork, wheels and frame, and even engine components can be marked in this way. And when it dries, it's invisible. It can only be detected by an ultraviolet light. Now we're told that the police will carry the necessary detection equipment and that a roadside check should take only about 3 minutes to complete. Each Smart Water solution has a unique fingerprint, which links it back to you, the registered keeper. It sounds good, it's easy to apply and it's quick to trace, and it's virtually impossible to remove from the machine. In fact, Honda are so impressed that they're going to be fitting the new Smart Water system to all of their new models from March 2000. So there are just 3 ways of marking your bike, security markings on your machine. You've got your data tag, Alpha Dot, and now the new Smart Water system. And well, none of these systems will actually prevent your bike from being stolen. They're not alarms, they're not locks in any way at all. They will increase the chances of getting it back. And perhaps more importantly, they make it much less desirable to the thief.